Hi Stampin' friends! Today we are going to use the Nothing's Better Than stamp set. So it has cookies, chocolate, coffee, cocktails, and someone actually on the page, someone on the demonstrator page actually used the TE from chocolate and then used the A and made it say T. So that's perfect for me.
I actually got this color combination. Stampin' Up! Has a place on their website where you can see all these little color combinations. I took this one actually from there. It's Cinnamon Cider, Early Espresso, and Petal Pink. So what I thought looked good about this was kind of how it had a bit of a retro look, kind of looked like the 50s. And this stamp set to me kind of also looks kind of like the 50s. So, especially with these, I mean, it's very Jetsons with the little stars right here. So, anywho, I thought I would use this. This is actually the back side of a really pretty poinsettia that's in the Flowers for Every Season 6x6 designer series paper. And this is probably an underutilized piece of paper because everybody probably likes the poinsettia, but I thought, you know, I can use one piece for something else. So I thought that was kind of pretty. So I'm going to just put some of our Stampin' Seal on that. Go across and twist. And I'll just layer it on here as best I can. Okay. See how I feel about this. And I think it is a little long. I'm just going to use my tiny paper cutter and just snip just a tiny bit of that off. Not to get too much. Sometimes I do this and I get a little too much, so hopefully I won't. There we go. I'll just set that on there. That's not bad. And then I think I'll put dimensionals on the back of this. And then just mount that on here. All right. And then this is just the nested labels. They're in the back of the catalog. Big catalog, of course. Now on this, I'm going to try, and we'll see what happens, to stamp on here because I thought it would be really cute to just have it stamped directly on there. And so I have Because Adulting is Hard. I'm just trying to, now if you were going to make a bunch of these, you would want to go ahead and probably use your Stamparatus. But you know, the point of having these clear stamps is so that we can not necessarily have to use the Stamparatus every time, that we can see what we're doing. So I have today's plan, and then it has a little, oh, what do you call those? Gosh, it's gone. Colon. Today's plan, and it says consume, and we're going to put coffee. And I'll have to give it to someone who likes coffee. And I'm just going to use my biggest. I need to clean these up. I used to put tape on these, but now we have, everything seems to stick really well. So I don't need the tape anymore, so I need to get rid of the tape that's on here. All right, today's plan consume. I'm just going to call that good and hope that it's somewhat straight. Peel that off there. Oh, that moved. That's definitely not straight. Sorry, guys. Let me try that again. The top one definitely moved. I wonder if the bottom did too. Okay. There. I think I pulled it probably off whenever I tried to do this. I don't think that's straight. Give it just a little scooch. That was too much. Okay, we will see what happens. This may be a complete failure. I'm going to use the Early Espresso again because with coffee, what other color would you use? And I don't want to try this right on my paper the first time, so I'm just going to use some other paper. See what I think. Oh, yeah, it's not too bad. The first time that I don't know if you've noticed that, but the first time you use a stamp, a lot of times it just doesn't ink up quite as well as you might want. It's better. Some people even like rub it on their jeans to try and make it a little easier to ink up the first time. And I'm going to go ahead and clean off A little bit right here, because just a scrap. I don't want to catch any edges. Have that mostly done. Okay, so here I go. Trying to just get this put on there right where I had it before. We shall see. Right there. And then pull it off. Today's plan, consume. Okay, and then I just need to find it. Coffee. So I'm going to stick that down with my mono multi-green glue. There we are. Coffee. All right, then these little guys are kind of cute, and I thought it could be cute to put all 3 of them on there. Now, another thing you could do, you can color them in the colors that you're using, or you could color them like they're clear and make it coffee. And, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of another on that. So this is the stamp that comes with it. So you can just try to just stamp it in there. But to me, I think it would be just as cute to just use a marker and color. So we shall see. Yeah, here we go. I think I will use the cinnamon cider on the 2 on the sides, and then use, and this is the only, we don't have a cinnamon cider in the blends, so I'll have to use this and hope for the best. And then I was thinking in the middle I could use the petal pink. Then I guess if I don't like this, I could use just white for one of them. So I could just get rid of this one. Because the way I like to color is kind of funny. I'm so used to using the blends, and I like to just go back and forth. So maybe that in the middle then, and 2 petal pinks on the side. So let me get my petal pink blends. And I don't really use the light petal pink for much. I find the dark petal pink is usually the only one you can see. Just my opinion. And I also think the blend is kind of a little bit peacher than the paper. Oh, except we talked about that. Oh, no, this one is. It's the other one that's... Yes, it's the other one that I did. Blushing Bride. Okay. All right, and I think I'll do this one. And I just did the handle on this one. I'm trying to decide if I want to go back and do the handle on the cinnamon cider colored one. I don't know, it might be more obnoxious on the cinnamon cider one, but I guess I'll give it a try. See what I think. There we go. This is not too bad. Okay, then I want to put a dimensional on the back of each one of these. Not a tiny dimensional, a normal size one. There we go. There we are. All right. Now I think I will, whoops, yeah, go ahead and imagine this on the card. Start with the middle because that's generally easiest. Just put that as close to the middle as I can. And then on the side, kind of like that. Maybe not stick it down because I haven't actually mounted this on the card yet. And just kind of put it a little further to the side. There we are. Okay, that looks kind of better. Okay, now I think I'm just going to put some adhesive on the back and then this on here. Actually, I think I'm going to put the bow actually on this level, and I think I'm going to use that same brown ribbon that we used before. I think it could be cute. Have it tied right over here. And if you wanted to save paper, save ribbon, it would probably be a good idea to just make it and put a bow right there. But I want to try this and see how it looks. I think it could be kind of peppier to do it this way, because once I get this on there, I think I'll still be able to slide it up and down and stuff. So we shall see. Here we are. Okay. Oh, I hope I didn't stick that completely down. I tried. Luckily, it doesn't stick all the way down at first. So, okay, stick that right over here like this. Kind of scooch it off the edge. And then try to get it centered as best I can. There we go. And then that way I just have this little bit of ribbon on the side, and I just think that kind of looks cute. So, but it would be just as cute to just put it, you know, just stick it on, and it would save you a lot of ribbon. So, up to you again, like most things are. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm just going to put some dimensionals under this. Let's see here. Just kind of want to get it in the center. And have a plan. And there we go. I think my ribbon is a little big. So I think I'll just kind of, you can always change that after you get the card put together. I think I like it just to be a little bit smaller. So anyway, there is the coffee card. And I think this could be really useful if you put a little slot here to put a gift card if you were wanting to give a gift. Or you could always put this on a gift card holder. We've made a lot of those in the past. We typically make the ones that do some kind of folding or something like that. You can use an easel card for that. There's lots of choices. But anyway, I think I'll make this color combination a color challenge and put it on my blog. So if you're interested in doing a color challenge, I may not get it up tonight, but you have all this week until next week's starts, which was next week's Facebook Live, to make a card with early espresso, cinnamon cider, and petal pink. It doesn't have to be a coffee card. It can be any kind of card. It could be even a floral. That could be pretty. So you have until then to make your card, and you can either email it to me at email it to sbb@cox.net. That's Sam Betty Betty sbb@cox.net, or you can post it under this video on the page or under the video that will link to my blog. And if you do that, I'm going to have a drawing for some kind of little cute something. I don't know. It won't be worth less than $5. But not everyone will win. But I will have a drawing next week. Also next week, everyone, we will have mystery stamping. So when I send my newsletter, if you don't subscribe to my newsletter, be sure and post your email. I'll take it down if you do that, or go to my blog and sign up. My blog is www.blogspot.thestampinbunny.com. There should be a link on there also on the Facebook page. But do that and sign up for my newsletter, because I'll have the information about the mystery stamping next week. There will be some things like you'll want to have available to yourself. I mean, I'm certain already that you're going to want to have a scoring board in order to participate in the mystery stamping. But I think that will be a lot of fun, and I think people enjoyed it last time. So hopefully it'll work out well this time too. But I appreciate you all watching, and I hope you have a great weekend and have some time for some stamping. And if you do, even if you don't use this color challenge, if you make something else, you're welcome to post it on my page, or just share it there so that other people can see it and say, that's so cute or whatever. So anyway, I appreciate your time and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.